To get rid of or to wipe out. His money allowed him to quickly wipe out all the problems. Competitor. A competitor won many public contracts. To level. The education reform aims at leveling social discrepancies among students. To reform. The next government will have to reform the agricultural policy. To save. She saved for 15 years to be able to buy her apartment. Rights. The government must be committed to protecting social rights. Autonomous. In spite of her handicap, she lived in a completely autonomous manner. To set up. We have set up a rotating system so that the tasks are distributed fairly among all. To strengthen. The coach wanted to strengthen his team by hiring 3 foreign players. Legislation. The country adopted new legislation on public procurement. Stake. Every nation has a stake in dealing with climate change. It affects everyone. Public aid. He could materialize his project thanks to receiving substantial public aid. Precarious. She was in a precarious situation. She had no job and she had to repay many debts. Respectful. His behavior towards his professors was not respectful. He was expelled. Budgetary envelope. Money for development aid was allocated within the budgetary envelope. To speak to. For this type of problem, you should speak directly to the management. To manage. He managed a ready-to-wear female fashion store. To promise. He promised to give us a helping hand. We count on him. Term of office. During the last term of office, the government set up a state reform. Degrading. The way the customer talked to the waiter was very degrading. To kill 2 birds with 1 stone. By changing work, he killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He got rid of a tyrannical boss and earned a better wage. To consider. They are considering moving abroad. Competitive. Our company is no longer competitive, as other companies abroad manage to manufacture the same products at a much lower cost. Tax. He didn't pay taxes for 10 years. The tax authorities now claim considerable amounts from him. Measure. The management had to take disciplinary measures against the culprits. Dignified. This politician remained dignified in all circumstances, even when criticism was more than harsh. Sustainable development. Sustainable development is a major issue in today's world. To invest. They invest in better performing equipment. To elect. The French elect a new president every 5 years. Stake. Every nation has a stake in dealing with climate change. It affects everyone. Indecent. They wore indecent outfits that shocked more than 1 person. To encourage. She encouraged her parents to renovate the house. Party. The current government is composed of representatives from 3 political parties. Prosperity. After the war, the European countries were slow to regain prosperity.